Hello and welcome to episode 32 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
They call me Ready Teddy, but my name is Noah.
We are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering your favorite and unknown movies, games, comic books, anime, and more weekly. We appreciate you for being here and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight.
Man, I'm so fucking tired. So we're going to be covering episode 1, season 1 of Blue Mountain State.
Cool. But before we do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can also enjoy these shows on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Odyssey, and more. We also have membership tiers on those platforms as well if you'd like to support the channel, or you can check out buymeacoffee.com/KOE podcast. But let's go ahead and get started.
All right, so Blue Mountain State. This is old school TV. This was back when Spike TV was on. It first came out.
Oh, God.
And everybody was like, oh, it's a new man channel. This is just for men. I was like, looking back at it now, I'm like, this is the dumbest shit they're trying to promote.
Well, they had the Lifetime channel for women, and then they wanted Spike TV for men.
They had fucking Stripperella. They had Ultimate Fighter, or Tough Enough. I forgot what it's called. Mm-hmm. They had WWE. It was either Raw or Smack. I think it was Raw.
I think it was Raw. Yeah.
Like for a while, it was on Spike TV. Mm-hmm. That was their anchor episode or a show.
Yeah,
you need a good show to anchor your studio, I guess.
Well, see, now they have Grit TV. They have,
and Spike didn't have anything after that, so they're gone. There is no Spike TV.
Nobody wants to watch it anymore.
But I used to be like, man, Spike TV is so edgy. I was like, this is fucking stupid now.
Yeah.
But I even saw that first Ultimate Fighter, the finals between Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner live. And I when I was watching it, I knew this fight was special.
Right.
I didn't know how special it was. Like it completely saved the Ultimate, pretty much UFC. Mm-hmm. The fucking company, that one fight saved that company. So I was there live. I'll always remember that. Watching them beat the bricks off of each other. They hit each other with everything they had. Except for their mom's fucking sandals.
The chancla.
Yeah, they were fucking throwing everything. So anyway, Blue Mountain State came out. So it'd be like a nice comedy show set in a college following the Goats, which is their football team. Hey, man, it's the Goats.
The Goats.
I mean, you know, like the Goat?
Yeah.
Now that I didn't even think about that. The Goats. That makes perfect sense.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah, that's fucking beautiful. When I first watched, I don't know if the GOAT terminology was that cemented in culture as it is now. If they invented that, that's fucking brilliant.
Well, what year did it come out?
1893. I don't remember.
1492 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
He was watching Blue Mountain State on his laptop.
The sad thing is there's going to be some Gen Z kids that believe that.
Well, you can believe whatever you want. The truth is the truth. So it follows the Goats, BMS, Blue Mountain State, the Goats. They are the premier football team out there. They're a dynasty. This whole college is just for this football team. Basically, they're the kings. They've got 17 championships overall.
Good God.
And 6 under the current coach. So they are like the fucking people. They're like royalty, basically.
Right.
And the coach gives some fucking speech, like in the middle of the episode. He's like he was giving the 17 championship speech. 6 under my watch alone. We don't just beat our enemies; we crush their wills to live. We suck the milk out of their mom's titties and use it as mouthwash. We fucking cut their dicks off and invite them to an orgy. I'm like, God dang. So they're like that fucking. They're fanatical.
Yeah.
About the football team. And so in the first episode, they introduce you to 4 characters. Not exclusively. They introduce you to a lot, right. But you remember 4 of them. The first one's Alex Moran, freshman, backup quarterback. He does not give a fuck about football. He is just there for the next 4 years to party as much as he can and get laid as much as he can. He is completely happy to, after those 4 years are done, to go back to his hometown and become a high school or a middle school gym teacher like his dad. All he wants to do is fucking just party.
So he's a frat boy.
Yeah. But he's a good athlete. But he's good enough to get a scholarship. He's going to use that to get a free ride and bang pretty much everything he can for 4 years. There's a moment where he has to run a play. Mm-hmm. during practice, and he does a perfect pass, right? And the coach is like, "Good job, Moran. You keep." I told you his name, right? Alex Moran.
Yeah.
I always stumble over myself. I'm getting better at it though. He did a perfect pass to the wide receiver. The coach is like, "Good job, Moran. You keep doing that, you'll be a starter soon." He's like, "Fuck that," and he's like, if he said like, "No, thank you," right?
Yeah.
And under his breath, as he's walking past the coach is like, "What the fuck did you say, Moran?" He's like, "Oh, I said thank you. Run that play again, Moran." It's like, right now, right fucking now, run that damn play again. My God, dang. So he runs the play again, right? And you know what he does? He's like, let me see. Ah, there it is. And he throws it to the other side, an interception.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, coach. Damn, I fucked up. I'm so mad about myself. I want to be a starter. So on the opposite spectrum of Moran is Craig Shiloh, the number one high school player of last year, number one prospect, fucking running back. He's there to fucking grow pro. He's just like that good of an athlete.
Like he's got the actual drive.
Yeah, he's got the drive, he's got the talent, he's got it all. And unfortunately, he has a girlfriend who says like until they get married, they can't bang. So I'm like, you dumb son of a bitch. You're gonna go to college with a girlfriend that you're engaged to, but you can't bang. So that's poor Craig Shiloh. Like he's like the uptight one to Alex Moran's laid back.
Right. Well, he's pent up.
He's like got so much fucking testosterone. He could fuck a blue whale. And his girlfriend doesn't want to give, and he's loyal, which is like, you dumb son of a bitch. Like, how you can't be in a relationship and not, how do you know you guys aren't compatible? Like, what if she's got some deep dish pussy that goes just like 8 feet down? You're like, God damn, there's no bottom. Sorry. That was a waved graphic as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's Craig. Complete opposites. Then you got Alex Moran's his fucking best friend Sammy. Yeah, he's going to college to do what he's always wanted to do ever, to be the Blue Mountain State goat mascot. Like, he wants to be the mascot for the goats.
But he's on the team?
No.
Oh, he just wants to be.
He wants to be the mascot. He goes out there for tryouts, right?
Right.
Like, they ain't no damn tryouts. The only mascot's Chester Tam. And fucking this 6'4" giant comes out like, I'm Chester Tam. I'm the mascot. And he's all fucking pissed that he can't be on the team. Like, that's all he's ever wanted, to be the mascot of the Blue Mountain State Goats.
Yeah.
And so he's not on the team, so he's all fucking pissed. There's a point where he's throwing up at a party, and the Tam and the two cheerleaders walk by him like, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's you piece of shit. And one of the girls says this perfect thing. Sammy says while he's throwing up, like, I think I ate something weird. And she's like, yeah, probably dick. I'm like, God dang, girl, you just burned the fucking 8 feet of area of effect attack on everybody.
It was a super effective attack.
Like on every human being there. I'm like, God dang. She would have broke me. I don't suck that.
Start denying.
And so that's Sammy's dilemma in the first episode. So with Alex and Shiloh, Craig Shiloh and Alex Moran being freshmen, they got to go to the freshman Hell Week. Oh yeah, episode 1's called it's called Hazing. Look it up. That's the title of the first episode. So that they're now you meet Thad, and he is, to me, the star of the show. He is like the antagonist, but he's so fucking funny that you love him as a character. Like, he's supposed to be like the bad guy.
Yeah.
But he's just that good. And he's like, all right, freshman, time to get hazed. So what's his first hazing ritual? Is to have them all shave each other's bodies completely hairless in the shower. Yeah. Even Moran was like, this is stupid. Why don't you just beat us up? It's like, it's not stupid, Moran. It's called hazing. Look it up. That's the same title. And the next, okay, that's one, right? So they cut to a scene of them shaving each other, right?
Right.
Craig's up against the fucking shower wall, and Moran's right in his butthole, shaving his butthole.
Oh.
It's like, hey man, you gotta be careful. It's a man's butthole. You gotta do it right. The next thing they have to do is they have to keep a notebook on them at all times with all the secrets of every player on that team. Yeah. That's why Moran was like, "This is stupid." It's not stupid, Moran.
It's hazy. Look it
It's
up.
hazy. Look it up. So they gotta shave each other's bodies, and they gotta keep this fucking notebook on them at all times with all their secrets. If you lose it, there'll be hell to pay. I don't know. Maybe you gotta wear a dress or something.
Yeah.
Which is like not that bad actually, compared to the dumb
Shaving
shit.
each other.
Yeah. I gotta shave this man's ball sack. Just beat my ass.
Just beat the shit out of me. I'm good with that.
I wear a tutu to practice before I shave a man's balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they have a party at the Goat House, which is like the fraternity or whatever school or whatever facilities they have for the goats. It's just like a big mansion.
Right.
And fucking Thad, here's what he does when you see him at the party. He takes a line of cocaine off a woman's belly, does a bong hit. You know those big old basting syringes?
Yeah.
He does 2 shots out of those at the same time. And then he takes a tab of acid.
Good Lord.
And then he fucking died. No, he didn't, but that would have been fucking hilarious. 100% okay. I was like, man, after the fucking bong hit, I'd have passed out. Like cocaine, I can do all day, night.
Well, it's the upper.
Yeah, and then what's the downer? I guess the acid? No,
No, that's the tripping.
That's the far out one.
That's where you go trip.
Jesus. So yeah,
The downer's weed.
So he did an upper, a downer, alcohol, and then the acid. Man, he would have been fucked up.
Tell Charlie Sheen that.
He did get fucked up.
He's done all those things. So.
Oh yeah, he probably has.
All at once.
Probably.
What was it? Didn't he have a goat or something in his closet or something like that too?
To do what with?
I don't remember.
Fuck? You need a goat in your closet before you making milk and cheese? What the fuck do you need a goat for?
Of course, your back is good side cut, not to make goat.
Hey man, that's what you make fucking cheese out of. So at the party, Alex is drunk and he gets hit on by this MILF. Now this MILF likes sleeping with football. She's like a staple of Blue Mountain State.
Everybody knows her.
No, every football player's banged her.
Yeah.
Like all of them. I'm like, God dang.
It's like the chief of the police of South Park.
Oh yeah, I guess he did bang everybody at South Park. Freeze! You can't tell him no. You can't arrest him before you fuck him, but whatever. So Alex is drunk and he gets taken advantage of by this older woman. They go back to his place. He wakes up the next morning and the bed's just covered in piss. Like, is this piss? I love Alex's reaction. Is this piss? This is piss. Yeah. Did she piss? Did I piss? Who pissed? He was so fucking like jarred by it. Like I would hate to wake up at like, you know, just wake up in a fucking pool of urine. Like, man, what the fuck? Not again. So he's like, I'm just gonna leave. So he leaves for practice, but he leaves his notebook there. So he calls Sammy and like, yo, Sammy, go get my notebook. I left it under my bed. So Sammy's like, I got you, don't worry. So Sammy goes into the bedroom and he grabs a notebook. The notebook is sitting there on the bed, right? And she's like, I know what you did. And he's like, huh? He's like, I know you came in here last night while we were asleep. You pissed all over us. And she was excited. Like, you finally someone to put me in my place. And he's over here taking his fucking robe off. Like, no one's ever going to believe this. But he takes a picture of himself pissing on this woman's face.
Oh.
Then he shows Moran later in the episode. Oh my God, it's so fucking weird. So Sammy and the girl, the woman, are after they've completed coitus or whatever weird urine fucking sports games they had, they're going through Moran's notebook, and he finds that Chester Tam, being the mascot for the team, has a secret in that notebook that he can exploit to take that position. He finds out that Tam likes to go in his full goat uniform to the trophy room and jack off in there. So he's going to record him, blackmail him, and make him resign from the team. And so he does.
So he's a furry.
I don't know. He just likes to fuck trophies in a goat uniform. I don't know what the fuck he is. He's just, that's his business, man. He's not hurting anybody. Leave that poor goat alone.
He's hurting those trophies.
Fucking denting the fuck out of these trophies. So he gets Chester to fucking quit. He's like, and he blackmails Chester, and Chester says he's gonna blackmail him for blackmailing him, but he's like, I got you saying that on camera. And he's like, you're blackmailing me. I'm gonna erase that part. So he's gonna erase the part where he's blackmailing Chester, and only have the part where Chester. It's so fucking convoluted. So he gets Chester Tam to fucking quit, and now Sammy's the fucking mascot. And finally. So Craig Shiloh's so good at practice, right? He's like fucking too perfect, apparently. And Moran is too fucking laid back with his football obligations that night they end up kidnapping both Craig and Moran. And they're going to make him do the chocolate cookie race as punishment. For Shiloh, it's because he's too, like Mr. Perfect. Like, well, let's see how good you are with a chocolate cookie race. And that, like, because he thinks because it's because they have a Moran because he lost his notebook, and like, wait, how do you know I lost my notebook? And that's when you find out the woman told them all, like, oh, she sold me out. So yeah, the MILF, who's like the designated bang for all the football players, ratted out Moran that he forgot his notebook back at the house. So now he's got to do the chocolate cookie race. Shiloh doing the chocolate cookie race because he's too good and he needs to be brought down a peg.
It's like, oh, you think you're good, huh?
Yeah, like, let's see how good you are with a chocolate cookie. And then Sammy comes in, right? Like, this is the middle of the night at the football field. Sammy comes in. He's all excited. Like, guess what, Moran? Like, first he shows him the picture of him pissing on the chick, she's right there, too. So, whatever. He's like, and he's got the resignation from Chester Tam. And he's like, and then Thad's like, who are you? Like, I'm the new mascot for the Goats. Oh, if you're the new mascot, what the hell is your notebook? He just became mascot. He doesn't have a notebook, right? So he's like, I don't have a notebook. Well, get this man a jockstrap and a cookie. So now Sammy has to run the race too. So Sammy, Craig, and Moran. And then for some reason, Thad wants to run the race too.
Oh, God.
To show him how it's done. So here's what the chocolate cookie race is. You take an Oreo. You start at the end of the football field. You got to run all the way to the other end of the football field with the Oreo cookie shoved up your ass. You can't let it fall out. Yeah.
Between or in?
Between. Well, between his end, so pretty much.
Well, it's not all the way in, though. There's a difference.
You got to hold it in there. Just stick your fucking sphincter. Here's the fucked up part. The losers have to eat the cookie after.
Ew.
Oh. So Moran's actually had it with all this fucking football religious bullshit, right? This fucking zealous love for this. He's like, I'm gonna win this race then. It's like, good luck, Moran. Fucking Thad shoves that cookie clean up his ass. Like he's done it 100 times. So the fucking race starts. And of course, they run like you would run if you had a cookie shoved up your ass. Just fucking like you're holding it in a shit. And so they start fucking running. And they're fucking hauling. Fucking Sammy has the weirdest run I've ever seen. Craig's practically crying. And then Moran's got like, he's got like this perfect stride. He's like power walking. Like Hal from Malcolm in the Middle when he learned how to power walk. He's got a stride. So they're all fucking hauling ass. Every fucking football player's at the other end of the field just fucking watching. The fucking coach is in the fucking rafters with his offensive, his like assistant. Mm-hmm. And he's like, why the hell's Thad running? That's dedication, boss. So they're hauling ass and fucking bam, Moran covers the finish line. He's like, he's all fucking elated. He's like, you gotta eat that cookie, Thad. Get on that. But he dropped his cookie at the 10-yard. Basically, the race was Moran, Thad, Craig, and then Sammy. So because Moran was disqualified for not having the cookie, he started checking his asshole. Like, where the hell's that cookie at? So now he has to eat the cookie. So does Shiloh. So does Sammy. So they're like, man, when they take these cookies out of their ass, right? It is just like flat and like the fucking cream's on the outside, like a fucking barrier, like a layer. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the flattest Oreo I've ever seen, just soggy and fucking flat. Oh. But it's perfectly white. You'd think it would be like little brown stains all over the side of the white cream. I'm just, for detail, just fucking brown.
It's like, I didn't know we had chocolate Oreo.
It's like a dark chocolate Oreo, and then the fucking white cream is now like tinted with brown. or whatever. You might you could eat like a fucking fudge Jerry. What's that ice cream? The big tub of ice cream they make now. What's it fucking called? Anyway, you eat a bunch of fudge chocolate, and the next day you shit up like a dark brown. Don't ask me how I know. So they just eat the cookie, right? And look, the way they show them eating it is the way you think it would be like eating a fucking shit Oreo cookie. You're just like, they're like,
they give you flashbacks to Jackass.
No, they never eat Oreo cookies.
No, but they drink his sweat out of his crack.
Yeah, so probably they didn't just start having an orgy. That's practically what they were leading up to. The final movie of Jackass is a porno. So they're eating the cookie, right? All the fucking football players are laughing their asses off. Dad's like, yeah, I'm the man. He fucking walks away. He breaks away from the fucking crowd, right? Mm-hmm. They're all reacting to Moran, Craig, and Sam eating, right? He's like, he looks around, fucking pulls the cookie out of his ass, and then he sniffs it really hard. Then he fucking eats it. Like it's the most delicious shit. It's so fucking good. He ate it with I almost ate his fucking fingers. He was so hungry. Oh. I'm like, oh my fucking God. That's what that told you about Thad's character for the rest of the series and why he's so beloved in this fucking series. He's just like, wow.
It's like he really went there.
Fucking eating this fucking cookie with such a happiness. Like there was not enough cookie to fill his mouth. Like it got to his fucking palm. Like, oh fuck! Started licking his palm.
With his ass cookie.
God dang, that man loves his ass cookies. Probably licks his own ass if he could.
That's probably why he wanted the cookie.
All right, so that was it. Episode 1, season 1 of Blue Mountain State. I'll any episodes that pop out, I'll talk about. I won't talk about every single episode.
Yeah.
Or at least good parts of every episode. But I'll try to cover the whole season.
It sounds.
And if you want to watch it, you can watch it for free on Tubi.
That's on Tubi?
Yeah. One final thing. Alex and Shiloh being the star freshmen, the boosters sent them a gift in the form of a threesome with 2 college girls. Mm-hmm. 2 different college girls for each of them. Moran being single, he was like, hell yeah. And he bangs both of them.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Sammy's in the corner jacking off to it.
Well, he also pissed on him, so.
Yeah, I was actually like, what you pissing on me for? Craig having a girlfriend when the boosters got there, that they were wearing like these big trench coats and they would rip it off and have lingerie.
Yeah.
She fucking broke one of their noses and scared them off. But during the chocolate cookie race, the girlfriend invited those same booster chicks back, and she's like, all right, take off she banged both of them. So Shiloh's girlfriend banged the chicks after she scared them off. So she's not, a virgin as she pretends to be.
Hey, it didn't count though, did it? It counted as experimenting.
I guess. It was just funny to me, like fucking. Because
you don't get to, but she does.
It was a juxtaposition because it was during the chocolate cookie race, right? And there's that fucking Ride of the Valkyrie song, bah, 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 bah. And then it would cut to her sitting on the bed, right? And she's like doing this thing with her hands to make him hurry up. Yeah. The girls are like fucking stripping off the fucking trench coats, lingerie. I'm like, this dirty bitch. And first of all, she broke one of their noses. I'm surprised that chick went back.
Oh,
I guess she likes it rough. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'll keep on now. I'm just trying to win this chocolate cookie race.
Because you don't want to eat the ass cookie.
I'm not eating a goddamn ass cookie. Not today.
Not ever.
I'd be doing a 3-second dash.
I'd be first one over there real quick.
Be hauling ass.
Learn how to fly.
I'd shove that shit so far up my ass so I can run normally. Just shit it out later. I got all sorts of fucking ideas.
That way you won't drop it.
Yeah, basically, if it's all the way up here, you can fucking taste it in your mouth from the back end. So yeah, that's Blue Mountain State for you guys. It's quite a treasure. So watch it and enjoy it, or listen to me talk about it.
Cool.
Either way, it's whatever.
Anything else to add?
Man, those were some flat Oreo cookies.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.